Hey guys, Legato here. It's been a while since I've done some streaming, so I figured let's give it a shot and see what we can do. Alright, so we got Council on this map. Unfortunately, this map is really kind of garbage. Although Nutlobber is really good on this deck, or on this map. But actually, this version of it's not too bad.
Protect the crystal.
It's really good for chain guys because you don't have a lot of room to spread out. Okay. Well, that's not gonna get the job done for him. It's a decent start. How did he... Oh, okay, he had Mana Mania. I was gonna say, like, the mana didn't add up. Trying to figure out how he got up to 7 mana like that, but... Mana Mania explains everything. So yeah, Nutlobber is really crazy on this map. Wow. Okay. This guy means business. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes when you play junk like this. You get what you deserve. Unfortunately, that was an execute minion because of the hammer, so I lost my chance at extra mana. So I kind of have to play this slow. But eventually he's going to run out of combos like that. And I'm going to build up enough mana to start snowballing him. And I guess I do need to be somewhat wary of unclutter. Alright, this guy is just all up in my grill. Okay, so we're going to not lob our Savage Strength here. If he has a revive and he has a revive and a weapon, that'd be really bad though. Would it be bad though? It'd be kind of bad. I think it's the best play. He hasn't shown a revive yet. So I'm gonna put that here, and then that's gonna be 6 damage, which is enough to take him down. If he can't clear this, then he's pretty much done. Oh geez, he has a revive. Does he have a weapon? If he has like Justice or something right now, then it's pretty terrible. I can Gorgonize my way out of it, but I don't have any mana. Well, this has been a really unfortunate first game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, well that's a pretty good draw. So we're gonna need to block like crazy, and then next turn we can play a Gorgonize. So let's see, how do we want to do this mechanically? So we need to block him from hitting the crystals. Actually, we could let him hit the front crystal if we wanted. We can't let him hit this back crystal. If he hits the back crystal, it's really bad. So I want to Tongue Bucket Strong Roots. How much damage can I get off on him? Not, I mean, obviously it's not enough. Okay. Well, let's do it like this. I'm gonna actually attack with him. This is a little bit crazy. But we need to survive till Gorgonize. And I want to get some damage on his crystals too. And I don't think he's going to be able to kill this nut lobber without something really, really crazy, because it's 5 damage he'd have to pull out of his hat. So what I'm hoping he'll do is he'll either kill this crystal or he'll take down the stoneling. And then whatever he does next turn, I can Gorgonize and kind of reset the board a little bit. Well, it's been a terrible first game. You know, this deck has been performing really well for a long time. But because my opening in this game was really slow, I drew a lot of my expensive cards right off the bat. Things didn't go very well. Okay, getting cluttered. Okay. That's not the worst.
Make way for the champ.
Got a nut lobber, dude. Got a nut lobber. Okay, well, we'll let him do that. That's fine. I'm gonna put him here
I'm going to be the best.
to protect me from any sort of shenanigans with the enforcer. If the enforcer's now, we might. I don't know if we really don't want to Gorgonize unless we have a lot more units on board. Could I clear his enforcer if he drops it here? I'm not sure. So yeah, so that's why I put him here. Ooh, Ember Wield. Ember Wield's really good, but these execute minions are really frustrating to deal with. See, so I can kill him. I might need to. Alright, this is no longer a tongue bucket game. Come on. Unbelievable. Alright, well, I probably have to Gnome Wrecker Stoneling and just beat him down with that. I don't think there's any other way. Alright, so we're gonna move you back here. Unfortunately, that Stoneling is gonna have to die. There's just no way around it. Yeah, because he's an execute minion. Normally I'd be getting mana from all these guys that I'm kind of suiciding at him. But because he can execute these guys, they don't leave any corpses, so I'm like missing out on a lot of potential mana. If he has another revive here, it's really terrible. This guy's had like insane luck with the way his cards have worked out. So he'll probably have like a revive and another justice or something crazy.
Okay, let's try this.
That's a good sign. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, how do I want to do this? So I want to play Rock On the Sagittaria, but I have to do this very specifically. I could Gorgonize too. What I really want is I want to get Ember Wield down. Ember Wield would be amazing, but I don't have enough attack to like kill him and then get everything where I need it to go. So we're gonna do Sagittaria. Well, so first let's do this, and then
Make way for the champ. Aim.
we're gonna Rock On.
I'm going to be the best.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Okay, we're starting to turn this around. We're starting to get there. Favorite HA1 unit in race? Oh, that would be the Axe Thrower and the Tribe. 100%. Every time. Okay, so now I'm going to get some mana from these guys, so that's nice. And maybe if I draw well, I can Ember Wield and hit this guy and chain onto her. Now, of course, I do have enough. I do have enough because I can use Nature's Balance. Alright, this is not a tongue bucket game though. Wow. I could do it with vermin too. Alright, well let's do this first. We're gonna do this no matter what. And then I think vermin nature's balance. What about ember wield nature's balance? Which is better? Ooh, it's hard. I think we're gonna do ember wield. Because ember wield will just get more and more and more out of control. And we actually need to stomp both of those guys with the nut lobber, which is annoying, but it's annoying, but any revive spells are really terrible, and I haven't drawn my Dark Altar yet. If he has another Unclutter here, I'm going to be really sad. He's actually pretty low on cards, though. One of the risks, like one of the only ways that Council can win
Okay, let's try this.
is just run the other person out of cards. On this map especially. But I don't think that's going to happen in this game. Wow. That is pretty crazy. Man, I might have to give up Ember Wield. Boy, do I not want to do that though. Let's see, what can he do? No, I'm not giving up Ember Wield. That would be crazy. Why in the world would I give up Ember Wield? No, we're not giving up Ember Wield. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up for next turn. And remove that guy there as just a sacrifice to the gods. And we'll kill him for free. And then, yeah, you've got a 3/2 Cunning Apprentice, but you can only attack one person. And there's 3 targets that need to be dealt with for him. And so if he takes out Ember Wield, that's fine. He can take out Ember Wield, but he's going to lose his own Cunning Apprentice. Oh, that's so lame. That's actually not too bad, because I didn't invest super heavily in Ember Wield. And now I can play Vermin or something. And he's still got to deal with this Nut Lobber somehow, because otherwise this Nut Lobber can deal with this Chain Apprentice really easily. Is he going to move the... Okay. Okay, that's fine. Wow, he got a full clear. That's fine, because now I'm going to get... So now, there's Dark Altar. Long time to see. Alright. So now I can Vitality Harvest all these guys. And just, I'll put down Vermin. I don't think Gorgonize is going to happen this game. This is not really a Gorgonized game. It's not really a Briarheart game either. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to put Vermin here. And put a Dark Altar here. And we're going to sit on this. And we're going to draw some more cards next turn. Viper. Okay. Well, that's not particularly strong. Especially because I have Viridian, which is going to undo all that work that he just did. He doesn't have enough cards to come back. Probably not, but Fatigue will start soon, so if he were able to do some combo to get my Crystal down a few more damage, it's not unthinkable that he could pull it off. Okay, I'm starting to run into like having just a lot of units on the board. So we can put the Sagittarius here because the chain will go into the Dark Altar, so that's safe. because I want to Viridian buff as many of my units as I can.
Forest, heed my call.
Alright, so now
Your will.
Vermin's there. I think it's actually fine to just leave Vermin there, because we can Savage Strength with him at will, and 4 damage is going to be hard to pull off. And if I move him up and attack this crystal, then something bad could happen with like a Trumpeter. But I agree, he's only got 5 cards in hand, and that's his entire deck, so he needs to have something really crazy. Even if he does like Enforcer and takes out the Viridian with the Enforcer, it's still probably not going to be enough, because I'm going to Savage Strength, and I can clear all of his stuff really quickly. Kiss the Gods is even better for me than Enforcer. Okay. Okay. Okay, things are about to get crazy. Yeah, he needs Unclutter and Hammer Advance, exactly. It's almost lethal, but not quite lethal. So I think I'm going to leave Vermin there. So Slash Shift, I can do 6 damage to this Bat Crystal. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh, you know, I don't have enough mana to do both. Whoops. Okay, then we're gonna Savage Strength. And we're just gonna chill. Let me move him here. Let me move him there. There, that's better. This is a little sloppy. But yes, if he has Unclutter and Hammer Advance, then yeah, I should have moved this guy here. But it looks like it's gonna be okay anyway. It looks like we're all right. Okay, well, all those guys die to Vermin. Okay, so let's see. Oh, he's out of cards. Right, he's out of cards. So yeah, this is just over.
Get lost. Love will never die. Yes. Right. Yes. Aim.
On my way.
Yeah. Okay, that was a little more dicey than it should have been, but we got it done in the end. It's not very common for someone to play the long game with this deck. You see, if he has Unclutter, you can survive another turn. He's got Terminus, okay. Terminus is not going to do it.
Weakling. Topple! End of an empire.
Yes. Aim.
Alright. Well, that was exciting. We're starting to see the meta change away from the council decks, because the Organized Warden does tend to win, especially now that Unclutter's been toned down a little bit. Even though I lost my first crystal early, because he runs a wand deck, it meant that he would have trouble extending enough to get to my back crystal with the extra summon space unlocked. So a lot of times you can just bleed them out that way. I really hate that they changed the queue time again. The queue timer used to be a lot longer. You could let it go for like a minute before he would put you up against the bot. but now if you don't find a game within like 20 seconds, it just throws you up against a bot. It's kind of a waste of time. If anyone wants to run like friendlies or anything like that, you can drop something in the chat, because I'm not finding anybody on ladder right now. I love how they put the stats there now. Like my win rate's awesome, and it's cool to see the other guys too. Like Time Master's really good, 89%. A lot of us have been playing for like 9 months or something like that, ever since it was in like really early access. Let's find a game. Alright, just send me, let's see, are you on my list already? Just send me a request, then, I don't know if, maybe I have to refresh, but just let me know in the chat when you sent the friend request, and I'll either check or I'll restart my client, and then we can play. Yeah, doesn't look like anybody's on. I'm just a Ligatua. There are no numbers. Apparently I started, okay, no worries. I'll just keep searching, and whenever you're done with your current game, you just pop over the request. So I'm not seeing anybody right now on the ladder, and I don't want to play a bot. Bots are really boring. It's just a total waste of time. Ooh. Somebody sent me a duel. Alright, cool. Alright, this is like organized mirror, essentially. Yo. Yo. It's pretty amazing. You can chat in friendly games like proper people. So he got a little greedy there, because now I can play that and take out the Stoneling for free, and I got a mana seeds off too. Which he's running my deck. Yeah, I think most people are running a version of my deck that is, if not exactly like my deck, it's like very close to what I run. Aw, nut lobber. Okay. Okay, well, I get a mana, so that's nice. I can still deal with his guy. This, I don't know if this is looking like a Viridian game. Maybe. It could be a Viridian game. So we're gonna put Tongue Bucket here. Or put him up here. We'll see. And so this way, so nut lobbers are really, really good on this map because the crystals are together. So it's a pretty good start for him. I also haven't drawn a lot of my cheap like seedlings and stuff like that. So normally you're never really happy if you draw a Gorgonize at the beginning because it starts to fill up your hand. Now I've got Savage Strength too, which does the same thing. It's kind of filling up my hand and not accomplishing that much.
Make way for the champ.
Yeah. Haven't had good luck keeping these guys alive here. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Okay, well that's something at least. So I got Sagittaria, which is nice. So I'm gonna play a lot of guys here all at once. So we're gonna do Sagittaria is gonna go here. We need a rat to go down. We'll put the rat here. He's just fodder. He's just cannon fodder. Put Viridian here.
Heed my call. Your will.
Clear her off.
I'm going to
And we did it in the right order, so our tongue bucket got a bunch of damage buffed. And then we're going to put tongue bucket up here, right in his grill. So now he's got a really challenging board to deal with. It's not impossible to deal with, but it's challenging. He doesn't have a lot of damage right now. He's got good like AoE units. He's got good sticky units, but he doesn't have a lot of output right now. And if he kills the Warden, then he's going to buff the rest of my guys. He also doesn't have enough mana for Gorgonize. So this is a pretty good turnaround for me. Depending on what his cards are, I could still be in trouble potentially, but wow, he's got a lot of cheap units. Okay, so he can take out that, but yeah, so every time he's healing my guys, he's buffing the tongue bucket even more. That's why this is such a challenging deck to play against. You really have to be careful. So now that he's done all that, he's kind of screwed his nut lobber. His nut lobber's gonna die to my tongue bucket now, and there's nothing he can do about it. And now he can't even kill that rat. Yeah, so that's this deck, and oh my gosh, so now I've got strong roots as well. So that's even crazier. So I can get some insane buffs onto this tongue bucket. I can buff it up to like 8 attack, I think. Yeah, it's the wrong order. It's really easy to mess up order. Oh, but if I strong roots, I'm gonna buff his tongue bucket too. All right, we gotta be careful here. So first thing we want to do is let's actually not worry about strong roots. I'm gonna get rid of Gorgonize. This is not a Gorgonize game. Ooh, rock on. It destroys ally here. Okay. So we're gonna. We need it like this. Okay. Doing it this way prevents him from yeah. So if he's got Gorgonized now, it kind of stinks, but doing it that way prevents him from getting any buffs on his tongue bucket, and it buffed mine a ton, and I've got all these units right up in his crystals, so it's really good synergy with Savage Strength, which I have 2 of in my hand. So even if he Gorgonizes, all he's really clearing is he's clearing the tongue bucket and the Viridian, but all these 3 Stonelings will still stay there, and they'll just lose 1 HP. And then I'll just Savage Strength next turn. And yeah, it's that turn was really good. But it could have easily been messed up if I had cleared the nut lobber first. Then I would have healed the Stoneling here, which would have given your tongue bucket more attack. And you got Overpopulate. Ooh, wow. See, I don't even run Overpopulate in this deck. Holy cow, this tongue bucket is 13 attack. That's madness. Oh, we can clear him. Oh, wow. Well done. Okay, so now we got to do this carefully. So we got to Savage Strength here, because if he Savage Strengths here, then because there's 3 nut levers on the board, I could take just an absolute crap load of damage. So we got to be careful how we do this. But the first thing we just do is Savage Strength, and then we want to move. Does it matter? No, it doesn't actually matter. So we're gonna stay there. We're gonna kill him.
Your will.
I wish I'd done this a little differently. No, this is okay, I think. It's a little weird, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Your will.
And that way, his nut lobber is going to hit his other nut lobber. So that's just like a little cute improvement on that play. And we can't deal with the last nut lobber, but because of the positioning, he can't move forward. Obviously, he can clear all my guys there, which kind of stinks. It actually probably would have been better to not have moved this Viridian forward, because then he would have to choose between clearing the 2 net lobbers and clearing Viridian. But now he gets to clear all 3 of them for... it's not free, but it's pretty free. So I should have done that better, but it's okay, live and learn. That's not what you should have done. So you did that in the wrong order. You should have done this first. So you should have moved the nut lobber and attacked the nut lobber first, and you would have cleared all 3 of those guys. But now the stoneling has too much damage. Now, yeah, you're gonna have to throw away a stoneling for nothing to clear the other 2.
Is the beginning.
Yeah. I guess you saved your nut lobber this way, but that was tough. Okay, because now I have this stoneling here that is just crazy. He's gonna just keep attacking your crystals, and if you want to clear him with a nut lobber, you have to attack your own crystals, which stinks. Oh, I'm not bad mouthing you. I'm just speculating on what is the optimal play. Let's see. I think I probably just want to do nothing, because I want to play Vermin and Vermin, Rat King, and Rat together. I want to discard something though. I don't think this is, well, is this an Ember Wield game? It's not a Tongue Bucket game, that's for sure. Ooh, that's a good card. Okay, now we're definitely doing nothing. Oh, he runs Shrivel.
Make way for the
Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. So now, let's see what I want to do here. Excuse me. I probably just want to clear him. So we're doing that for sure. Oh, you know what? I don't have enough damage to make this work the way I had intended. Excuse me. Boy, I really don't want to get rid of Ember Wield, though. Yeah, well, this is not how I drew it up originally, but I think this is the only way we have a chance to do it, so. Get rid of him. And it's still, this game's still very much in the balance. Excuse me. Gotta be quicker with that mute button.
Feel the burn.
He has Ember Wield. Okay. I really need like one more damage. Get one more damage on Vermin and it becomes okay. Okay, I can do it if I want. Kind of stinks though, because Vermin is gonna sacrifice himself to do this play. So So it's 1, 2, 3. Is Roman gonna sacrifice himself? Yeah. He will. Okay, well I can kill the Stoneling though. Okay. It's not ideal. Yay, Norris. I've not been accusing you of sniping. I don't think you are. Okay. Oh, that's actually. It's fine. Yeah. Alright, that actually works out alright. Do I want to move him forward? Yes, I do want to. No, I didn't want to move him forward. Well, okay, here we are. Nonetheless, here we are. At least his Ember Wield's gone now, so that's good. That's like, that's always difficult to get rid of. This game's gonna be really close. If he's able to take care of both of this Stoneling and Vermin, then it's gonna be hard for me, I think. Okay, so he just healed Vermin, so that's good. I'm not sure if he realized he was going to heal Vermin. He's gotten a lot of mana from those Vitality Harvests. Okay, that's good for me. Do I have any more Sagittaria left? Oh, interesting, okay. Still is not the worst. I do have a Sagittaria left. Ooh la la. Alright. That was pretty good draw, actually. It's a pretty good draw. Well, I think what I'm going to do here is... Yeah. No, I want to keep him here. Or maybe like this.
I'm going to be the best.
Do I want her here or do I want her behind? If he has a nut lobber, then it's better if I put her behind. But it's less aggressive. Oh, it's a tough decision. I think he does have one nut lobber left.
Topple!
Aim.
End of an empire.
Put there. That way, he's not going to be able to Vitality Harvest. Alright, we're still alive. This has been a really good game. He's got a Vermin. Okay, well that's fine. Then it didn't matter where I was going to put my guys. Okay. Okay. The thing I want to do, I can't quite do. Okay. You just gotta go for it. Alright. We went all in. We went all in. So that combo is really, really crazy. That the nut lobber into sly swap or sly shift or whatever. It's just an absolutely bonkers combo. Oh, he's got 2 rats. Wow. Okay, well I have Nut Lobber, so that's fortunate. Oh my goodness. Alright, this game's crazy. Alright, I think we're still okay. Yeah, that was a tough break. This is a really good game, though. Wait, so if you had, like, Nut Lobber Sly Swap... Oh, yeah, you're out of cards. If you had Nut Lobber Sly Swap in this situation, you could actually one-hit KO both of these crystals. So that's, like, the most important combo to run. Okay, I don't think I can actually finish you this turn. I think I have to wait till next turn. But yeah, that's well, you saw all the cards. You made through all of them. Yeah, Nut Lobber Slice Swap is incredibly dirty. I think that they'll need to turn or tone Slice Swap down because it's actually just a little bit too good. I think you should only work on archers. I think it shouldn't just be ranged. It should be archers. Alright, good game. That was really... Ooh, dual Time Master. Yes, abandon matchmaking immediately. Is Time Master playing my dirty? No, he's playing the Dark Elf deck. Okay. So if Time Master, if you're yeah, you know, I'll swap decks next game against Time Master. Because I want to try my Bramble deck against Time Master. I don't know if he's seen that deck before. Alright. So let's how do I want to do this? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm a little scared of his Dark Bargain into the Archer. That's why I didn't play Briarheart. Normally I'd play Briarheart in that situation, but it could be really bad if he had that combo. So instead I force him into a little different move. If he has that combo, then it's fine. He'll be able to kill the Stoneling, but a Stoneling is not as big a loss as a Briarheart would be. And then if he does do that, then I have really good counter for that with the Nut Lobber. I also have a potential really awesome follow-up next turn with the Nut Lobber hitting these tables and then playing Vermin and getting all this mana buff. Or sorry, the damage buff. Alright, so he looks like he's just gonna clear the looks like he's not going to clear. He's going to do something a little crazy. Okay. Well, I can deal with that. Okay. Cool. So we'll accept our free damage there. Funny thing is that that mage is stuck back there until he clears the beer. Okay. So let's see. This is the turn to have a big turn. Question is how do I want to do it? Actually, it might be the best turn for the big turn. The best turn for a big turn might be next turn. So we want to do this. That's just free. Him up. We're gonna rock on. Oh yes, the dream. Now Vermin's dead, so that's really awesome. Now I can move her up here, and then we can move him up here. Okay, that went really well. I should have played the Dark Altar, but I forgot. Anyway, that turn went really good. I don't know how he's going to deal with this with 5 mana. He's going to need, like, both mana rituals. Yeah, when he says bug, he's talking about Veldon's Promise, where sometimes with chain units, the healing logic can be really unpredictable. It can heal units like as soon as they're damaged. Oh, he's gonna drop an Impaler. I bet that's what he's gonna do.
Time for some
Okay, it looks like they all did in fact die, so that's cute, I guess. Okay, well, I'm gonna get a crazy amount of mana from this. So we take that, that's fine. And I'm just inclined to play this passively and kind of bank my mana a little bit. Just take out the Impaler, it's no problem. Put the Dark Altar back here. Because I want this Dark Altar to potentially leech away crystal damage from this crystal. Oh no, but this crystal has low HP. That's not going to work, is it? Well, oh, it's too late now. Let's do this. Keep the pressure on. We want to play all my cards this turn. Okie dokie, that's all the cards. And now we have 8 mana for next turn, so that's really crazy. I don't know how Dark Elf is supposed to deal with this board. Dark Elf doesn't have a lot of catch-up mechanisms, the same way that Council has Unclutter, and Wardens have Gorgonize now that can... Well, Gorgonize wouldn't get you out of this situation, but... Dark Elf just had nothing. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, Yuhi Dad. I know. I promised you a game too, so I'm gonna switch over to Brambles. Brambles is a fun. It is a fun deck. I think it's actually really bad against what Time Master just ran. Is my internet dying? And then my upstream seems okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on there. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, looks like I got bumped off the server there. That was odd. Yeah, that deck is. The reality is that this Gorgonized deck that I'm running, I think it's just the optimal deck that you can run. I'm loath to give it away because it's incredibly good, but it also requires a ton of legendaries. Like you really need Rock On, Sly Shift, Viridian. Viridian's optional. Ember Muted's pretty mandatory. Vermin is completely mandatory, and then all these guys. All right. Even things up would be run if it was neutral. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's still good in council deck. Like, even just with council, it's still really good. Okay. This is a little weird draw with... Oh, did I... Oh, this is Bramble. This is not Brambles. I'm sorry, I have the wrong deck. Well, that's okay. We'll play one with this deck, and then we'll revisit it. Okay. That's pretty hard to deal with. I should have strong roots. Even things up is really good on guys like Enforcer and what's the three mana hammer guy that's 1/5. Even things up is really good on those guys, but 5 mana is expensive. Which is why Sly Swap is so much better, is because it's 3 mana, so you can just come out of nowhere. Wow, that is a mana stone. Holy smokes. That is a mana stone. Yes, sir. What? Yeah, right away. The meta right now is just really all about fast tempo. And it's pretty much just that simple. It's just about tempo. So whoever can get a ton of guys on the board, like, by the way, what I'm doing here. So you get 5 guys on the board, and then what do? It's pretty hard to beat this. Yeah, Vermin Magister, but especially Vermin. Vermin is crazy, and in this Warden deck, I have the rats to synergize with Vermin too. So it is just really, really, really strong. Looks like he's gonna spend all of his dudes to take down my Iconoclast. Which is fine. If I get a look at the 5 mana. Oh, excuse me. Oh wow, he has a strong roots too. That's a good play. If I get the mana, or so the +2 attack to all units card, it's gonna be really good for me. I did not get it. That's really frustrating. Oh, no, it's actually okay. No, it's actually completely okay. Because I can Sly Shift this Nutlubber. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is going to be ugly. Alright, We got to do this a certain way. Okay, so we need to do this first. Okay, so that's 6. And then we need to go here, 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 here. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Right away.
Oh dear. I'm gonna stomp all these guys. I messed that up a little bit, but it's okay.
Right away.
I messed that up too. I should have put him here. But anyway, nut lobbers are crazy. Targeting gnome would have been better. Yeah, but then if I target the gnome, then I'm gonna have trouble killing his. Yeah, I would have had the erratic iconoclast. I mean, it's 1 mana isn't a huge difference. Either way was good. You're right. I could have played it slightly differently. I'm not sure how much of a difference it would have made. Because I'm still gonna get the stone now.
Right away.
Take that.
All right. So we want to.
Make way for the champ.
You know, I kind of goofed this up again. I'm actually not paying attention. I need to, after this game, I'm going to move my microphone. My microphone is right in front of my screen. It's actually blocking my view of my own cards. This is super, super sloppy. If I'd done this correctly,
Aim.
I would have done that before I moved my gnome wrecker there. But, regardless, here we are. I really hate this map because that stupid crystal in the corner is really, really hard to get to. And so a lot of times you kill the front crystal and then you spend the entire rest of the game trying to do anything to that back crystal until you finally get into overtime. And it just becomes an overtime battle, and it's just really silly. That was really misplay.
My mana.
Okay, well, let's take my mana. Have lots of mana, so let's use it. And we've got rock on, so we're gonna use that too.
Get me at him. Right away.
Alright. Cool. Why don't I use my face anymore? Because I am too lazy to get the webcam out of the drawer that it's in. that is the reason. I'm lazy. If you really want to see my face, I can set it up like in a minute or something like that. What is that? That's the 50% dodge bird. That's the troll bird. I hate 50% dodge, just as a game mechanic generally.
That's my mana.
Really, really, really hate RNG. But when it's used like that, it doesn't make a difference. Ooh, that's a good card to draw. Savage Strength. Okay, well, everything's going to get Savage Strength. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so I need to put you here. it doesn't matter. You there.
Way for the champ.
Savage strength. You go there. You go there, you go there, you go there. Okay. Yeah, I hate remove I hate dodging crit. The other spells that do like variable AoE damage are okay, because they're like risk reward, but I don't know, 50% dodge. Ugh. All right, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to play Brambles. So whoever sends me a challenge next can get in on the Brambles. This deck is fun. It's not as good as the other deck that I'm running, but it's more fun to play, and it feels really, really awesome when you win. But it is really, really bad against Dark Elves. Wow, that's a crazy opening draw. Because Dark Elves have Impaler, so this deck is really, really awful against them, but nonetheless, here we are. Do I play these Brambles? I think I probably play these Brambles. Do I summon a Wisp? If he has an Impaler, it's terrible. I want to, but I don't want to. That's bad. Okay, well. Yeah, if you know how to play against this deck, it's not that great. But... Okay. Alright, so now he's got a Rat out. So now I can at least play Summon Wisp. Because if he has Impaler, at least he'll kill his... Yeah, if you don't have Sly Shift, like, you need to craft it. It's like the best card of the game. Like, you can single-handedly turn games around. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Freezing Tempest. This deck is great. I did it in the wrong order. I should have, well, whatever. There's no way you can hate this deck. It's so fun. But there's definitely a lot of luck involved. I could actually Gorgonize him. I could totally Gorgonize him. I'm thinking about it. If he plays another unit here especially, I might Gorgonize him. Yeah, I think we might Gorgonize here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a little silly. I'm gonna Gorgonize here. So now he's like, he doesn't have a lot of units that he can play.
On my way.
He's stuck with all these Brambles. So now he can only play one more unit. Well, I'll show the deck when I'm done, absolutely. If I don't show the deck after this game, then please remind me. I'll show it.
It ain't easy being angry.
Topple!
So Time Master has seen this deck before, so he knows what to do. Ooh, that's a really good spell, though. I kind of don't want to kill his guys, though. The only reason I'm not dead is because his guys are all... Alright, well, you don't need Shrivel. Sprouts, is that good or is that not good? It's not really that good. Well, he can't play any new dudes. So I don't need to worry about Impaler. Amusingly. You never, yeah. The first time I ran in this deck, so this deck only really works if your opponent has never seen it before, unfortunately. But the first time you play against this deck, you get wrecked, and it becomes really obnoxious because nobody uses these cards. All right, so now we need to Bramble my Revolt this turn. Very damage Sentinels or Bramble. I really wish I had I need like one more Bramble. All right, there's no way I'm gonna need 2 of these. Man, the combos just didn't quite work out this game. I need another Bramble so I can kill the Seething Sniper with Whipping Vine. And if I Whipping Vine now, then I'm gonna kill all my Brambles. And I'm not going to be able to use Bramble my Revolt. So we just got to do it. And actually what I should have done is I should have Freezing Tempested first. But it's okay. It's too late for that now. Run! Probably should have played the other Stoneling first, too. So the way this deck is supposed to work is you're supposed to get a ton of bamboo up, and then you're supposed to use Bramble Revolt to get all these huge guys that have a lot of HP, and then you buff their attack with Savage Strength and you just overrun them. But Time Master knew how this deck works, so he just sat at home, and he sat at home and just spent the entire game killing my Brambles. Oh, wow. Additionally, Dark Elf has a lot of AoE.
Make way for the champ. Aim.
Which makes it really good against swarm decks like this one. So now he's got like 19 cards, and I've done like barely any damage to his crystals, so I'm pretty much dead. And I can't use Savage Strength because I need to clear the board first. Actually, one thing I can do. Okay, I can spawn him there. But we're gonna use this because we need to do something. But we're pretty much screwed anyway, so we're just doing desperation measures and hope that something else can come together and save me. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, unfortunately... Oh, there's the Bramble. Well, that's... Thanks a lot for showing up, you jerk. Alright, well, I can do 2 Sagittarius here. He's gonna play Impaler and just kill, like, all my dudes. It's gonna be really terrible. What do I want to do? Yeah, I think I want to do it here. If I do it here, I hit both crystals, but...
I'm going to be the best.
Anyway, so now he's going to play his Impaler, and everything on the board is going to die, except for his Impaler. That's what's going to happen right now. So he's killing that Bramble. He didn't actually need to kill that Bramble, because I got rid of my second Bramble in my roll. I'm not going to keep this going much longer. There's the Impaler. Alright, we saw that was coming.
Best.
Yep, you should stomp that. That's right. Okay, well some of these cards are good. They're just a little late to the party. That's not really going to get the job done, but it's never going to get the job done, so I might as well get rid of it. Alright, and so we're activating plan run at face. I have no mana left. Well, that's not good. I don't know why I didn't move this up, because this Impaler can still hit my my Iconoclast. In fact, I probably should have held on to that. Whoa, you can knock these. Oh, you can't knock them off. Why did I? I've literally never seen that before. You can spawn books from here. Books. You can spawn books onto the board? Whoa. I'm not paying attention to the game at all anymore. Oh, there's Nutlobber. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Boy, if I don't think I run Slice Swap in this deck, because I haven't updated it yet. I think every deck should probably run that. Every deck that I play should run that. Okay, let's see. The only way I'm getting anywhere in this game is if I like Nutlobber into Savage Strength and do something crazy. So let's prepare for that possibility by putting a Nutlobber here. And we'll block with those guys. And we'll block with you. But we have no cards left, so it ain't happening in this game. My favorite card, Warfest. Okay, well I need to... Alright, we got one of them. We got one of them at least. Unfortunately, now I needed the other one to hit, because now I can't block this Wraith from killing my Nutlobber, and I don't have enough mana. So what I can do, this is literally the only thing I can do. I can block with these two cards. Yeah, this game is over. I'm just sticking around for the laughs. If he kills the Nutlobber, then I'll concede, because it's not worth playing out. I think I need to modify this deck a little bit. I've crafted some new legendaries since I originally made this deck, and so it doesn't have Rock On, and it doesn't have Sly Swap or Sly Shift. And it should, especially because I'm running Nutlobbers. Okay. So I think I want to tweak this deck a little bit. Let's see. So that was Gorgonize. So what cards didn't really do that much for us? So I really think I want to rely more on the Nutlobbers. So what did I take out? Freezing Tempest has not really done anything for me. So let's take those out. Let's get Nutlobbers back in. We want Rock on, because we need to spam a bunch of units. Do we need Rock on? Maybe. I don't know about Shrivel either. Because we have Gorgonize. Let's take Shrivel out. And let's, what was I going to do? I was going to do Slide Shift. Can't do that right now. Check my connection. Excuse me? Alright, everybody's watching me stream. So, clearly I have internet to something. Anyway, so what did I put in that I lost here? Rock on. No? Oh, my Nutlobber. I need a Nutlobber. Okay. This might work better. Yeah. I don't have Panda's Blessing. Unfortunately. Strong Roots, yeah, Strong Roots might be good, but I don't have enough minions. Unless I get the combos off. So it's kind of... And it's like, what would I take out? It's... Oh, maybe Shrivel. Where, Alright, we can try Strong Roots. What is going on with my internet here? This is highly upsetting. Okay. Well, we're going to give this about 1 minute, and if it doesn't come back on, then I'm going to call it a day, unfortunately. Due to technical difficulties. Oh, no, we're back in. Okay. I'm scared. Alright, Strong Roots is in. Alright. Somebody throw me a challenge and we'll try this modification out. Hopefully not a Dark Elf player. Don't use this against Dark Elf. This deck doesn't work against Dark Elf. If you want to play on the ladder, you should use the Gorgonized deck. But if you want to have a lot of fun playing players who don't watch the stream and who don't know this deck is coming, Brambles is great. When it works, like, boy, is it hilarious. Anyway, anyone can feel free to throw me a challenge. I'll search as well, see if I can find somebody. Uh-oh. It's doing it again. I'm scared. Okay. This is not happening, unfortunately. I'm gonna call it a stream as I break things and my anger over the internet. So thanks for hanging out. We had a lot of people today, so that was a lot of fun, and it's awesome. Thank you, Robot, for adding the Friends feature. Today's stream sponsored by the Friends feature that lets people play each other on the Friends list, so that was awesome. But yeah, I'll see you guys another time, and until then, have fun, play Wardens, win a lot of games. See you then.